Legacy is, I think, the core idea within that All Black team. It's a huge tradition, a huge heritage of sporting success. Over 125 years, they have something like 70% win ratio of all encounters. So it's an extraordinary legacy of success.
Sabemos un poco a lo que nos enfrentamos. Creo que son los más poderosos dentro de lo que es el rugby. Son los mejores del mundo. Son muy atletas, son muy pasionales de su seleccionado, los All Blacks, así como lo llaman ellos. Y además juegan muy bien al rugby, ¿no? O sea que son casi perfectos.
It is life. It's what it is. The things that you have in rugby, that happens in rugby, happens in life. You have your highs, your lows. You have your losses, and you have your wins. You know, and all these things all happen in life in general. You know, so to me, it's a lifestyle, and to me, it's what's given me life.
El haka, la historia, la mística de una nación que respira rugby, que sueña rugby. Es una muralla negra, impasable para los Pumas. Desde el primer enfrentamiento de 1976 hasta los choques del Rugby Championship, los All Blacks se han convertido en la única potencia del rugby al que nuestro seleccionado no ha podido vencer.
Beaten South Africa. They've beaten Australia. We're the last challenge that are in front of them. And when they finally get there, which maybe this year, maybe next, when they will get there, then they would have grown into that team that can not just be great at Rugby World Cups, but can be great all the time.
Jones, Q1.
Sure, there he is.
What? Q1?
Yeah.
Hey.
Don't see him.
Q1, boludo, es
Don't
ese.
chase him.
What?
A photo. Can I take a photo?
What does ole? What does that mean? Here.
Spot the Kiwi.
Son muchas las lecciones que nos brindan los All Blacks. Ellos abordan el juego con humildad, en equipo y respetando su enorme tradición.
I think New Zealand's tradition is all about its history. I first found out that when I became an All Black, that basically what you're doing is you're a caretaker for the jersey. It's not yours to own for the rest of your life. It's not about you and the moment that you're in the jersey. It's about you being in the time that you have the opportunity to be an All Black, increasing the All Blacks' history and enhancing what the All Blacks have achieved.
Por ahora, son invencibles para nuestro seleccionado, pero en cada enfrentamiento los Pumas ganan porque aprenden del equipo de un país donde el rugby es religión.
You know, if you play rugby, you want to be an All Black.
And then obviously as you get older and that, and you know where we get to now, you know you're in the team and there's all that history. You know, there's the legacy that all the players have left behind, and you just don't want to let that silver fern down. So there's sort of that pressure there to, you know, to put out a good performance and to grow the jersey even more and leave your legacy behind.
When you're part of the All Blacks, you never own the jersey. You're always a caretaker. You're always leaving a legacy for the jersey and to be part of the All Black family. And once you've made the team, then it's when you leave it, you try and leave it in a better place. And you grow up idolising and wanting to be an All Black. And then if the dream comes through and you get a chance to play for your country, it's all about then making sure you do everything you possibly can to make that jersey better and to make sure that the legacy of the All Blacks continues.
Pulls it out. Wilson's coming in as the decoy. No, he's not. He's through again. It's number 3, Jeff Wilson.
Brooker's running hard. And he's given it to Wilson.
Away by Umaga. And here's Jeff Wilson. No, I didn't dream that. Never ever dreamed it. You know, to me it's, I played a game that I loved and enjoyed, and I played it the style I wanted to play it. And I was very fortunate and very honoured and very privileged that I was able to play for the All Blacks. It takes me beyond just playing rugby. It takes me into where I want to work, which is with youth, with kids, and you know, and helping them, trying to help them shape and find what they want to do in their life. Because that's what rugby is all about. It's about life.
Underwood gone Drake. This is the big man, Lomu. He's still on his feet. Lomu can score. That's a great try for New Zealand. The ball's been taken away now. Here's another chance for Lomu. Can Lomu get past Michael Catt? The statistics say he's going to score his 4th try in almost the easiest of Lomu steps outside. Cuts inside. Still not down. He's over. This time now, they give the option back to Wilson. Back inside to Lomu.
Scoring the first try, it was good to get that over and done with, because you know, it just meant that I can get a ball, I can get a roll on. I remember the coaches, the game plan was to actually spin the ball as wide and quick as possible to me and just let me run. Laurie Mains just basically said to me, you got a 007 number, so you just do whatever you are, you're licensed to run. The haka to me is, the way I see it is that I'm issuing a challenge when I'm doing it. So I issue a challenge to whoever they are, and then I say, if you accept the challenge, we'll do battle on this field. And that's how I see it. And you know, that's the way you know, I've always interpreted it.
And 1 second.
Obviously the haka is pretty special. You know, it's something that All Blacks have done for many years now, and it's something that you know, the haka and the All Blacks, you know, go together. It's more about us and connecting us as a team together, and that's so. I think that's what we get out of it most, is that when we perform it, it's, you know, joining us together as a tight group, and you know, letting each other know that you know, I've got your back and I'm by your side and I'm ready for battle.
With the All Blacks, I mean, you grow up in New Zealand learning kamate, which has been the traditional haka which the All Blacks have always done, and you practice to make sure you're ready when you get there, and they make sure you're prepared.
Know that the haka has got a little bit more passionate in the modern era. It's become more theatrical, I guess. That nowadays there's lots more TV cameras and microphones around when the haka's performed.
And they've created their own haka now, Papuanga, and you know, that is a different type of haka, but the same challenge. And you know, it's a representative of New Zealand. It's we sing a national anthem, we perform our haka. It is letting people know we're proud of our heritage and the traditions that are involved. And the haka is an important part of the All Black tradition.
The haka is a very big part of what the All Blacks are all about. I think when you first come in to the team, it's a part of the culture that you have to make sure that you know very well.
Just debuted today, Barry Thompson. Perescobo makes the hook. Porter.
I've got great memories of rugby against Argentina because it was the first time I played for the All Blacks. I played against Hugo Porter and the Pumas, and I met Gabriel Travaglini, who's a great rugby player. The defensive pattern that we worked out on Hugo Porter was an experience also because I'd never played in a team where we had a strategy as far as a loose forward trio, closing out Porter because he was that much of a threat, we thought, and we did that effectively.
Fleming deflected to the Pumas side. Suarez Gache to Porter, drop kick. Well, already he makes his play by Dunn. Fraser, John Ashworth. In the ball, that's Javier Perescobo.
But I think it was a shame that it wasn't a full test status. And in those days, it was pretty naive of the International Rugby Board to only award test status to the full IRB countries. So I played a lot of tests against teams like Italy, Romania, Fiji, Argentina that weren't counted as test matches.
And puts the Pumas back on attack. Hugo Porter, he's been well looked after in the field play, but 2 drop goals, playing a big part in this team's fortune.
En ese momento, yo digo siempre, por suerte, no se conocía mucho del resto. No existía, como hoy en día, información detallada, análisis de video, no existía. Te contaban qué cosas hacía algún otro equipo. Para ver un partido te tenías que ir a la vieja WAR a ver un video de hacía 7, 8 meses.
La conversión.
Hubo hitos e hitos. El equipo dejó su estampa. Con Nueva Zelanda, más el primer partido que perdimos por el estilo de juego que desarrollamos y por todo lo que el equipo evolucionó.
Con Nueva Zelanda ese mismo año, siempre digo que creo el mejor partido que me acuerdo de como funcionamiento de equipo fue el partido con Nueva Zelanda, el partido que perdemos. Pero la verdad jugamos un rugby de muy alto nivel para lo que era el rugby argentino, que siempre era presión, tackle y garra.
Y yo la verdad decía, algún try me quiero llevar, y la verdad que bueno, se me dio en los All Blacks. No sé si fue el primer try que le hicimos o acá o en la historia, que fue una pelota que tacleé a Tommy casi en nuestras 25 contra la tribuna grande. Después Guillermo se la da a Hugo, lo saltea a Fabián, se la da a Diego, Diego se corta, corre 3/4 de cancha, sale la pelota para el otro lado, se la pasa nada mal a Fabián. Fabián ya me ve perfilado, ya Fabián era un crack, habilidoso. Ya cuando él se pone para patearme así, yo ya salgo corriendo y me la patea a mí, yo la pateo y llego con Kirwan ahí justito antes, como primer try, no lo puedo creer.
Lástima el pase a Torne. Torne busca la velocidad de uno de los lanza y trae argentino excelente, pateando Torne la pelota para el...
Pero después terminamos empatando.
También obviamente ese empate 21-21, que fue la única vez que un equipo argentino empató con Nueva Zelanda.
Once again, we ran into that character, Hugo Porter, and he kicked so many goals in that last game. I mean, I think we scored 3 tries. I scored 1, I remember, and he kicked about 4 penalties or 5 penalties and a couple of drop goals, I think. Like 3 sevens to 21, yeah, I think Argentina scored 21. But the Pumas were very strong and very determined as a unit, as a group, and they put the pressure on us, and we respect them.
Cuando llegamos al final del partido, la última jugada, terminamos un scrum 5 en este mismo lugar.
Últimos instantes del partido, es indescriptible este entusiasmo. En este scrum va a hacer fuerza todo un país, señores.
La primera línea, te digo, avanza y ya estamos, yo estaba dentro del gol. Estaba en este lugar, adentro del gol, se frena el scrum.
Y ahí está, y puede ser.
La segunda línea nuestra entra al gol, afuera estalla, era un loquerío de gente, no se escuchaba nada. Y en ese momento, cuando se traba, el flaco Ure siente que el pack se había detenido, intenta levantar la pelota para hacer un try, y en ese momento se produce el knock-on.
Knock-on cobrado a Ure, y esto, señores, se terminó.
Cuando se termina el partido, yo con 21 años salto a festejar el empate con Nueva Zelanda y después ves cómo Porta lo recaga puteadas al flaco Ure, el flaco Ure dándole explicaciones de algo inexplicable, y yo con 21 años, con inconsciencia total, saltaba festejando un empate cuando en realidad los más grandes sabían que era algo único, que se perdió la oportunidad.
El partido de 1985 terminó con los Pumas en el ingol de los All Blacks, pero no pudo ser. Los hombres de negro siguieron siendo imbatibles.
Con los 3/4 teníamos buena relación con los All Blacks y John Kirwan era enorme, pero era una buena persona, un pedante de aquello, pero él se sabía y se creía el mejor jugador del mundo. Nosotros en el 85 nos hicimos amigos, él hacía surf, nos preguntó lugares para hacer surf. Con Pedro no lo podíamos tirar en el Mundial, estaba la verdad endemoniado, y una vez lo agarramos afuera de la cancha entre los dos tratando de tirarlo y nos dice easy guys, easy guys. Como decía, tranquilos chicos, no les quiero pegar, y lo soltamos.
Cada visita de los All Blacks a la Argentina es una gran oportunidad de encontrarnos con el mejor rugby y muchas de las grandes figuras del rugby mundial.
I grew up, I guess, in the time when I was watching Argentina play, when Hugo Porter was massive, and I guess as an icon of Argentinian rugby. And I remember watching him, the exploits with drop goals, some of the things that he achieved. And then when I went on to play Argentina, I played against Pichot, who was an amazing player and does an incredible amount of good now for Argentinian rugby, even when he's not playing.
Use their forwards, a lot of kicking, in your face, putting you under pressure, and that's what they prepare for now, and that's what we prepared for back then. And you know, I think, like I say, there's a respect there, and respect for the game and what they're trying to do and the way that they play the game. Well, on my occasions I played against them, I enjoyed it.
You know, one of the things that I think I found when I came here was the fact that there wasn't really a pattern to the game. They didn't have a structure within the game itself on the field. And they would pass and run just for the sake of doing it because it was part of the, well, probably the way they like to play.
Momento. Drop ball. Una pelota caída. 5 press-ups. 5.
Nosotros fuimos a Nueva Zelanda pensando, Wiley nos hizo creer que a lo mejor le podíamos ganar fuimos confiados que le podíamos ganar a los All Blacks.
So, a very measured approach from the Argentinians.
¿Qué me pasó en ese partido? Humillante, papelón, vergüenza. Veía el cartel que iba a llegar a 100 y decía, cuando íbamos 93 yo terminé el partido, y decía que no lleguen a 100. Creo que el tablero no tenía para poner 100.
I do remember us getting away to a really good start in that game, and Argentina came to New Zealand and they just got us at a time where we were really in sync, we were playing good rugby. Yes, I know that it's a historic sort of defeat for Argentina, so it goes down as a negative in your history, but for us, it was just on the day, everything seemed to flow. We had some great players, I remember.
Ese fue el punto de inflexión del rugby argentino, uno de los puntos de inflexión del rugby argentino.
Well, maybe one last word from Alex Wiley.
Nueva Zelanda es el ideal del juego y aparte es un equipo muy completo, físicamente son bestias y después hacen el ABC del rugby muy fácil y muy bien, que es algo bastante difícil de hacer.
The one that's really memorable was played at River Plate. It's a very famous stadium, and I was fortunate to be there, and also having one of Argentinian's golden sons, Diego Maradona, in the stadium as well. So, that was to me that was a highlight of playing there. But at the same time, Argentina gave us a real scare. We had to run from our own try line to score, and when we scored, it was right on the final whistle. So we knew then that we knew Argentina had arrived. They were going to be a force to be reckoned with, and they've grown year in, year out since 2000.
Richie McCaw, an extraordinary man who clearly led by example. And after 2007, when the All Blacks were ejected from the quarterfinals of the World Cup, he was considering retirement. But he asked himself, what would a great All Black do? And a great All Black would try again, wouldn't finish losing. So he re-signed and he led the All Blacks to the 2011 World Cup and again to the 2015 World Cup.
We identify our talent and our players with potential, and then we have great coaches who, not just rugby coaches, but conditioners who prepare these players better than anyone else in the world. And that is their secret. And it's not complicated. We are the best in the world at doing the simple things in the game of rugby, but it's part of our DNA, it's part of who we are, where we're obviously passionate about it.
Great opportunity here now for the All Blacks. Good show!
I think with so many people trying to achieve to make the All Blacks, there's always people chasing you, so that makes yourself try and get better. Always constantly trying to improve to try and keep those other guys out of the team, and I think that's why you find the All Blacks are so successful.
Argentinian scrum stepped up by Senatori, striding his way through. He's got through McCaw's tackle as well. Pumps the pass to Pony.
Son los mejores del mundo para mí. Son jugadores muy rápidos, son muy habilidosos, tienen las técnicas individuales entrenadas al máximo y juegan muy bien al rugby.
Still going, Nonu links up beautifully, and Aaron Smith gets another.
In New Zealand, rugby is the national religion, the national obsession, the national identity. It's everything. Here in Argentina, you have football, you have soccer. You have many different avenues that good sportsmen can follow and become good at. So the more exposure that the Pumas have to that top level, you can see that they've lifted their game, and the more that happens with strength and depth coming up, the stronger the Pumas will become.
Certainly think it's been beneficial to the players to be playing frequently against the majority of the Southern Hemisphere players that represent both Australia, South Africa and the All Blacks. I certainly think that Argentina is benefiting from that. It'll take time, things like this always do, but there's no doubt that for rugby in Argentina, it certainly is a growth.
Nueva Zelanda creo que está por encima de todos. Su poderío físico es, la verdad, que muy grande. Todos sus jugadores juegan todas las pelotas y tienen grandes destrezas. Y creo que juegan a la misma intensidad todo el partido. Vayan ganando, vayan perdiendo. Creo que tienen la capacidad de sobreponerse a cada situación y de superarse momento a momento.
Poniendo todo a lo mejor no te alcanza, pero bueno, no quiero perder el foco de que obviamente todos queremos ganar, ¿no? En este deporte.
Cada vez que un Puma sale a la cancha, quiere saltar la muralla negra. Es el gran desafío del rugby argentino en el plano internacional. Mientras tanto, en el camino, los Pumas aprenden y se nutren de la mística del mejor rugby del mundo.